Welcome, SMF Street Traders. Once again, we're taking a look at a daily chart on the S&P 500. We're at the high of the bar. There is half of that middle daily bar, that last breakout. When we couldn't take out these tops, and I'm going to give references, then I'm going to talk about these put contracts that got heavy volume. 1 hour and 15 minutes into the market, we're already burning 2,870 of those 1150 put contracts, 680 being the low. And as all MMTs understand, that we have been waiting to get this price, the most wholesale price on the street within volatility. And once again, MMTs, we're going down to $4.70 and buy 10 of these contracts. So here, okay, so 4.70, and we're going to put out 10 contracts, and we're going to hit buy. And MMTs, once again, we've been deleveraging the contract to where it's going to be so deflated that we have to make money. And once again, it's about the MMTs being the best on the street with the best wholesale bids. And once again, I said wholesale bid. The famous SMF wholesale bid, 4.70. That's the bid. Hit OK. Now, MMTs, just to show you that that would put us, and we have been so patient and so humble to this topping volatility that we haven't even been able to get an entry yet, but we're sure going to go for it now. And other days we were looking at entries, but we had to keep the SMF platform. Let's go over some of the volume so that you know what it was. Some of the contracts that I can show you here as far as this time period, you had 166 block there. Okay, these are the little people that were paying up here at the high. 8.10, that's retail. Okay, $8 retail. 250 contracts at 770, that's a block. Okay, right now the bid is 690 by 790, $1 wide. This was where you seen 100 lot go off at 7. That isn't that bad of a bid. 500, 250, 250. Then we get down here, and at 790, 790, 790, we got 200, 500, 150, 150. So basically, you got some retail prints here, 820. That's retail to the high. That's the wholesale bid down there and below. And we're out to get that wholesale bid because we're not getting a breakdown in the S&P 500. So therefore, it is our responsibility to take out as much capital dollar risk. And that's where the big boys are going. And this were the last lots there in this video. Now back to the daily chart. Just as we have this topping pattern here, that was that resistance. That's going to be the support no matter what on the S&P. That's about 1150, right where that put contract is in that rising 10-day. It's a 10-day simple moving average, MMTs. What I would like to tell you is that the reason why there isn't any collapse in the S&P is you got to close below half of that daily high, half of that SMF daily price action bar. You need to see this go in that direction. You need to see the percent daily DS within the trend structure. It was at 84.13, and as we went through here, we hit 84.60 on the upside, so it's a little bit higher. It hasn't collapsed, but in the short term, what the old pros would be looking at, well, I'm above 80, damn it. Well, hey, the new norm is that the markets aren't really like that anymore in their volatility bands. So if you base your decision just on that alone, that's not going to be good enough. You got to see this go lower. You got to see this here daily bar. If I peak here, let's take a look. I'm at 1600. Now I'm at 1591. That's the beginning of a turn here. But you need more mathematical descending turn for this top to collapse. MMTs.